Rock with it if you're the backyard. Rock with it if you're the big yo, on the honey's in the back. The silver tell the honey. The cuckoo, self-intel. Now who that crew here? Come on, shot down. The one on old crew. And yo, what a good. You ain't a cook down there. You just a shook boy. You ain't a cook, son. You just a shook boy. You ain't a cook, son. You just a shook boy. RP for the ass. And RP, come on, dog. We all made half a little wasted like this. Enough of war stories from a thirsty young hustler. Cutcher, a rapper flusher. No need to talk for the gospel to suffer. From wild on the rock, try to lock and knock. Drumming up, sniffing off hot sheep for mine. Till the day of five killers, these and that die. Living like this, only the strong will survive. And storming the top, put minds off the top. I swap on the clock.
Yes.
But niggas do not know. Wanna try to show. I'm open over the nickel with one light to blow. It's all to the fake niggas is gone. Do the rest of these while I take strong. Yo, you know what's doing and I never lie. Yo, living like this, only the strong survive. Yo,
Listen, it's called connecting, and it's insane. I don't do schedules or timesheets manually anymore.
And it works?
Oh, like you wouldn't believe it. My team puts in their availability. I click auto schedule, and boom, there it goes. No more Excel, no more phone calls, no more group.
living in the day that we die. Survival was the bit, only the strong survive. We live it now. Survival was the bit, only the strong. It shows through.
Everybody be heard.
Survival was the bit, only the strong. We live it this.
All right, here we go. God damn it. God damn it. Got 2, 3, 4, 5. We live. Welcome to Hoodview Politics, where we go into a deep, detailed dive into politics from a hood point of view. I'm DC Zone, Rabbit Jones.
And I'm Tony, the #1 soul brother. Welcome to Hoodview Politics. Special Saturday night edition.
Best to believe it.
I have to talk about on a Saturday night. Unfortunately.
Now, if you're new here, you don't know what to expect. But if you've been here before, you know what's going on here. We chasing maggots and coons. Maggots and coons. You know what I'm saying? Let's not forget about those white ladies and the Puerto Ricans too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, those two. You know? Welcome to Hoodview Politics. Me and my man's here is going to dissect this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Only way we know how. The hood way. You know? What's going on with you, player? Everything.
Hanging on in there. I'm here to talk about
You know?
this orange
Not the orange neck demon.
asshole.
God damn. Holla at your boys, man. We be here each and every Tuesday night, sometimes Fridays, and sometimes Saturdays, like today. You know what I'm saying? You know? Just to fire that orange neck demon pig ass up at any moment. You know what I'm saying? But appreciate everybody tuning in today. This motherfucking, what's this? March 14th? Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A little chilly out here. We in the DC area. I don't know where the fuck y'all at. Yeah, it's you're sick, ammonia, and sniff, and your ass take off of work. Weather. That's the weather it is. You know what I'm saying? Now, It's been a lot going on. Got my baby, she got fired. God damn it. Not good. And then the other fool got fired, which is good. So we got 2 fires. We got to pick up on the main one, though. We got to pick up on the main motherfucking joint. Is my baby. You know who that is?
Yeah, I know.
My baby Crockett.
Oh, that's my brother.
Crockett, baby. She lost in Texas. Now, bruh, I thought she was running for Senate. I didn't know this was her seat. She lost her shit.
No, she was running for Senate. But I'm trying to figure out whether the need for her seat. She had to get her seat up.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. She not in it no more. She done.
So she had to give her seat up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not good, bro.
So that one is dumb. Why would she give her seat up and run the campaign next time?
Why would... See, people be blowing their heads up. That's my... I gotta remember this. That's my baby. But, bruh, you only been on the scene, what, a year? Year and a half? Why the fuck you try to do that?
No.
Bro. Bro, I don't know. I don't care how much these motherfuckers don't care about it. It's a pecking order to this shit. What the fuck? You a year and you gonna be Senate? Really? Then another thing is, okay, let's break this down too about the Democratic Party. All right, because I watch a lot of motherfucking bullshit ass joints on YouTube and bullshit ass joints that say they Democratic, right? But then they start screaming some Gaza shit when Democrats are president. And then they want their own person to run against a motherfucker. Then they want a motherfucker Bernie Sanders type of motherfucker out of the blue. So it's like, what confuses me is, what do y'all really want out of this shit? It started making me think, in the end, your bitch ass is white, right? So your issues is not even gonna be the same as mine, even though you got sympathy for certain shit, right? Like kids getting murdered in Gaza and shit like that. So you're gonna have sympathy for that, but only for one president if they Democrats. If it's Republicans, they can blow the whole motherfucking Middle East up. And you bitch ass nigga won't say a goddamn thing. Not one word. What's that bitch ass nigga I told you he's a bitch? Malcolm, what's that nigga? He on YouTube. And I told you that nigga he black, right? But Malcolm some shit. Him. And I told you this bitch ass nigga. Rag motherfucking Kamala all the way about some Gaza shit. I leave messages in his shit like, bro, you talking about some Gaza strip kids. What about these niggas, kids in our neighborhoods, you black dumb fuck? What's wrong with you? You worry about Gaza kids? What about these kids here in motherfucker DC and motherfucker LA? Motherfucker Texas. You worry about these black kids or fucking Gaza kids? You gotta make your mind up. Have a fucking fit. Only when it's a Democrat now. You gotta remember that. They're probably Democrats, but only when it's a Democrat when people start dying overseas when you give a fuck. Soon as the Republican become president, that whoever died overseas become tripled. And they don't hear a peep from near one of y'all motherfuckers, including the Gaza strip kids. Where the fuck y'all at? Quiet as fuck. But Lamar, whoever fuck his name, is one of those clowns. He's an asshole, uses fucking skin to mislead my motherfucking culture, bro. Mislead them to not like a black lady to be fucking president. Let's think about that. How dumb that is. When the alternative is a racist orange neck demon. Really?
Bundle and save on insurance
Just
for
turn
Liberty.
was the wildest joint. You listen to an old ass racist pig talk when he's just mixed up about people racist. Period. He's just really mixed up. Don't give a fuck if he right or wrong about it. That's the problem. I
You know
mean,
exactly what the fuck.
if you're not pure
And
white, then that means you black or mixed in some kind of way, and he don't like you.
right, they, we know what these people are. They want pure white blood. That's why they out here fucking all these young girls. They wanna fuck them, knock them up, put 9 babies in them, and build them a little Caucasian militia.
That's true.
That's what the fuck they want to do. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? That's what all this Epstein shit is about. These some rich motherfuckers that pure white pussy. Underage is that way. Nasty motherfucker. Put me back.
I see what you're saying because, like, me personally, I'm just saying that it's motherfucking pedophiles out there, right? And they come in all ages and races. And some of the motherfuckers happen to be billionaires and millionaires. Real simple. And millionaires know how to make it easier to satisfy their motherfucking addiction. Whereas a poor nigga get caught up about with John Hanson, like, hey, you here to meet a 14-year-old? He be catching them niggas every time.
Thing, though, I mean,
What's his name? John Hanson.
You think about it. We got our own Epstein. His name is Sean Combs. Sean Diddy Combs is our own personal black Epstein. And R. Kelly. Yeah, R. Kelly. But all of the nasty, low down, filthy shit they do, I don't think it compares to what's in that Epstein. They going, I mean, look at the shit they doing to distract from the Epstein file. Man, they running up in there, kidnapping, snatching up presidents of other countries. They bombing motherfuckers. They bombing schools with little girls in it. They're doing all types of wild shit. They're doing racist shit. Anything to distract from the Epstein files that he said he's exonerated. There's nothing in it that's exonerated. Everything's perfect. It's exonerated like me, like nobody else. But you're going through all this shit to distract from it and try to cover it up. When we know that your nasty, filthy, low down, rotten common ass is in it. And you in it for a lot more shit. But we know, I just feel as though now, I think, yes. When it comes to what this administration is going to with the media and trying to do to the silence the media, shut it down, make them say what they want to say. I think that when the media get the receipts that give you can't deny. Maybe they gotcha moment. They're gonna like their. That's what I hope.
Well, I see what you're saying because they do all these distractions and all that shit. But what's her name? Chrissy Norms as should have been fired. In fact, she shouldn't have never been hired from the beginning.
Well, she's incompetent, just like Pam Blondie. She's incompetent. Pete Hegseth is incompetent. Cash Patel is below incompetent. This is a trash ass administration. This administration is trash. As American people, how can you feel? How can you feel safe when the people that are in charge of protecting are people like Christine Payne Bondi, I call her Payne Bondi, Pete Hegseth, okay,
Pete Hegseth.
this dude, that dude's a nigga. He's fucked up.
Now, they got Chrissy known on a lot of shit. First of all, the bitch, I don't know what the fuck she did with $240 million.
Right.
Like, where the fuck that go?
Okay, now, I'm glad you know that.
Like, huh?
I peeped that last week. I did peep that. That all the millions of $100 million went to a company.
Let's get to that.
That went to a company that was founded 8 days before they got that contract. With the people involved with the company are people tied to Christianity.
Exactly.
Way back when she was in state politics. You know? But, you know,
No, the key thing about this is so people understand. We don't agree with the way Trump is doing this shit with the immigration, right? But she spent the money. This is what she's saying, right? She spent the money on immigration stuff, as far as transporting them, catching them, and all that. That's what she's saying. And she still haven't showed the receipts to come up to $240 million, though. They done found this bitch with a luxury room on planes that she supposed to be carrying motherfucking these the current immigrants from.
but her and Corey Lewandowski on plane 5.
Exactly. Special rooms on planes that should be filled with immigrants.
They supposed to be them motherfuckers supposed to be protecting us, and they all flying overhead, flying over all of us. Fuck.
This white slut too old to be getting fucked in the air, bro. Like, what are you doing? Dumb bitch, bro. Like, bitch almost 60, still getting fucked in the air. They made a specialized room for these motherfuckers.
On plane, she got some specialized shit. She I mean, I'm fucking across the class.
Hey, come on, MAGAs. Y'all always whine about every little dime that a Democrat do when they feed the home. What about this money right here that this bitch getting fucked on? Motherfuckers. Poor people? Nah, you gonna use my money. Go get it out. Go get it out. But this bitch can take your money and go fuck on it.
Right.
Fuck out of here. Not only take your money, luxurize it. Fuck wrong with y'all.
But see, she ain't the only one. She's the Russian.
I don't know. Making a special room to fuck
Okay.
on a whole big ass plane that should be full with immigrants, and it's just you and some white boy?
Tell me that.
I don't know. Let's see.
No. Okay. This is Pete Jackson. And I want to say to everybody that's listening and will hear this podcast, what I'm about to say and these numbers I'm going to run off is for 1 month. 30 days. 1 month. I don't want to hear. It's not for 1 year. It's not for 2 years. It's not even for 6 months. It's 1 month of spending.
Let's get it.
$225 million in furniture. $15.1 million in ribeye steaks. $5.3 million on Apple devices. $1.9 million on lobster, $2 million on crab legs, $98,000 for a grand piano for a staffer's home, $12,000 in fruit basket stamps, $140,000 in donuts, and 124,000 on ice cream machines. You tell me who's worse. Because either way,
let's get into it, Magas. Where y'all at, Magas?
Either way, it's some fucking going on between in each situation.
I want the MAGA smoke tonight. Where y'all at? If you're a MAGA, please tap in. Black or white MAGA at this point. Or Puerto Rican MAGA, white lady MAGA. Bring your ass here.
So this is the headline. Pete Hegseth. Pete Hegseth blew billions on fruit basket stands, chairs, and crabs. Pete Hegseth spent $93 million of our hard-earned tax money in just September.
Mm.
In just September. In September, 30-day month. We didn't have that extra data. Stretch it out. So, he bought himself king crab, lobster, furniture, designer clothing, and loads more. And this is after millions of people lost health care. You know, people losing jobs, prices are skyrocketing, gas is approaching out of sight again. So this motherfucker spent $93 million in a month on furniture, crab legs, lobsters, designer clothes, and all this shit. And the government's on the taxpayers dying. And this bitch is up in the air, flying around in a luxury plane with her boyfriend. Mind you, she's married. Mind you, Kristi Noem is married. And she's fucking Corey Lewandowski. And they are flying overhead in a luxury freak palace, an airborne hotel, having freak offs up in the air while we are down here struggling.
Now,
ain't that a bitch?
while we was having mic issues, I know y'all heard, but maybe not.
Right.
The numbers that this hoe right here used of my fucking money. Right. Since y'all, Magas, where y'all at? Because I need y'all to be on the same page with me, because y'all sweat and almost die when the Democrats spend money on any fucking thing.
Right.
So where y'all at? I need y'all to come, because we need to find this money, and let's not forget we need the 3 million motherfucking Epstein files that's missing.
Oh yeah, we need that.
We need those.
But some of them came out, but
I'm gonna be needing that 3 million ASAP.
They keep saying even more coming.
Jay, what you think about that 3 million that's missing?
Well, we all know where it's at. It's just you got people that are oblivious of where it is at. We know where it's at. For them to point the finger and say they gonna do this, they gonna do that. They the ones that's doing it. So it's like, where's the transparency at?
It's so ridiculous, bro. That first of all, she shouldn't have been there anyway. She ain't even qualified. But
none of them are.
On top of that, she spending money recklessly. Reckless. Just spending money on crabs, snow crabs, fucking hotels, all that silly shit. And it's like, Magnus, I would understand a MAGA if they stay consistent, bro. It's
They're
like you
not
have
consistent.
outrage for something, but once it's a Democrat, a Republican is like, you don't hear nothing, you don't see nothing. Like what? Obviously, you don't really give a fuck about that issue, the way you acting, because you can't let somebody do it just because they're Republican. It doesn't make sense. You can be mad on one hand, but once a Republican do it, it's hundreds of excuses. Like what? So the Democrat do anything to slight of it, you can't stand it. You about to die. The world is ending. They the worst. They devil. They devils or whatever the fuck. Like, huh? I'm talking about, and sometimes motherfuckers, this shit right here, bro. The thing about me listening to, first of all, Christine knows it's a piece of shit. And that's why she got fired, bro.
Because she a dog killing hooch.
And everybody forgot about that. She wasn't even supposed to be put in that damn office.
Nope.
For no damn reason.
At all.
First of all, you should have been.
She's having a sexual relationship with former Trump campaign manager Corey Lewandowski, who serves as an unconfirmed special governmental employee.
Yep.
Have you had sexual relations with Corey Lewandowski?
Simple.
Mr. Chairman, I am shocked that we're going down and peddling
Simple question,
tabloid
though.
garbage in this committee.
Noam offended by the question, but never directly answering it.
I really think you need to say the word no into the record
What's up?
so that
You
you can clear
offended?
that up.
I think the ridiculousness of
no,
this
see, you
and the
don't want to answer.
tabloids that you are quoting and referencing are insane. And this has been
So that's a no?
something that I've refuted
Is
for
that a no?
years, and I continue to do that.
Noam also forced to defend the department's $200 million ad campaign with the secretary as the star.
You budgeted an astonishing $220 million for media consulting contracts so you can star in self-promoting photo shoots and lavish ad campaigns.
The secretary also cornered on NBC News' reporting over her seeking approval for the purchase of a $70 million luxury jet with taxpayer funds. The DHS says the plane was intended to save taxpayer money.
Wouldn't it have been cheaper just to buy a deportation plane in the first place?
Democrats accusing her of steering more than $140 million to a marketing company with a tie to her political apparatus, something Noam defended.
Was it all done
lately.
correctly?
14 billion impressions from that
yeah,
marketing campaign.
sure.
It was money spent in this country and in 8 different countries that illegal migration was coming from.
Madam Secretary,
Overwhelmingly effective.
we all
$9
understand the
billion.
argument that you've made.
Tonight, embattled Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem confronted over allegations she's having a
First of
sexual...
all, her defense is she had, I don't know how many impressions on YouTube. What? Like what? You sound like you're 14. What are you talking about?
Well, yes, I spent a lot of money, but I had a lot of friends on YouTube.
Like that didn't even make any sense, bro.
Bitches, you dumb.
Your defense was I got a lot of impressions. Huh?
Well, this sounds
What are you talking
familiar.
about?
Shit like that sounds familiar. Remember when they asked them to turn around and apologize to the victims, and she talking about fucking stocks was rising.
Now that was Blondie.
Yeah, they do the same shit.
Yeah, that was Blondie that did that. But she's like, when you turn around and say something to the Epstein survivors that's in here, the stock market is at 500,000.
Oh, yeah.
Bitches, you stupid.
They just trying to,
These mama crazy.
just trying to, you know.
I mean, she supposed to be 5, but you hiring people that don't even know what they're doing, first of all. So they're not working.
Right.
Whatever you put them at, they're not concerned about that job. They're just collecting the funds and doing that thing like that. And then they get the little perks. They want those.
Right.
They don't give a fuck what the job is they doing because they're not doing it.
I was about to say the same thing. They really don't care because this administration is all about Trump and his donors getting and his family and friends getting rich. They don't give a fuck about nothing. They don't give a fuck about what they do. The whole administration is corrupt from the top to the bottom. From anybody got anything Just about anybody got anything to do with this administration is corrupt, and they're doing corrupt shit. They're going around the world. They're getting rich to the tune of billions and billions and billions of dollars. I don't give a fuck about what happened to the people in this country. Soon Trump won't be here. He either gonna be gone or whatever he got, or he'll be voted out or impeached or something.
Bro, we're talking about a whole administration that had a sex room. Enough said with that.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
But what's going to happen? a lot of these motherfuckers, Trump giving time, the more he stalled, what's going to happen? Half of the old motherfuckers going to leave the country, never come back. They can afford it. You know, all of them to lawyer it up. It's just it's a damn shame though. It's a damn shame. But I think the facts should be out there, and the motherfucker, you know, the court of the people, the people who really count, they'll fix them sooner or later.
So y'all remember when Obama was president, right? And they told him don't appoint no judges and all of that. They already knew. Right. So they already knew what was going to happen when he left.
Yeah.
So once they got appointed, now they got some things where somebody got subpoenaed recently, like yesterday, but the judge blocked it. So going to be a lot of that going on. So, we pretty much doomed.
That'd be my problem with Democrats, bro. It's like we sit here and watch Republicans go all the way to do the dirtiest, nastiest fuck shit. These motherfuckers want to give kids food, for example, and stop pump brakes, get scared of Republicans and say, let's work together. Huh? Why would they work so hard to get money in their bank account and you don't work so hard to get food in kids' bellies? Poor people. Why you don't do what they do, backstab and all that shit? Because yours is way more important than them getting richer, and you trying to feed poor people or give people health care. Like, nigga, stab these niggas in the back worse than what they doing. Like, why not? Like, that's the only thing I can't stand about the whole slew of Democrats. That's why I'm mad that my baby from Texas lost the fucking race.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure her out right now.
Okay.
I'm just if you was giving up your seat in the House, which your seat in the House is constantly up because terms in the Houses are only for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
They're elected for only 2 years, so every 2 years they up.
Yeah.
So she was probably up anyway. But if you was really serious about moving up to the Senate, why did you run the campaign that you ran? You didn't get out there and talk to the people.
Remember this?
There are people complaining about, damn, we didn't see her.
She was,
and you couldn't blow them out. And the thing about it is, you had a hard time winning in your own district, where you should have blew them out, and the surrounding that whole area.
As everybody know, we keep track of the black ladies in this industry. And we have pegged her in 2024 as our rising star.
I think she got something else she want to do.
Now, I want to make sure that she's out of her shit first.
Yeah, I think so. I was trying to.
So, what happened here is a problem for me, right? All right. And I think it's another situation where I think Republicans outsmart them. And this is what I'm saying, because Republicans use backhanded groups or Democratic fake groups or Democratic leaning groups to fight their battles. They literally use the wing of Bernie Sanders to whip any Democrat in the motherfucking that literally is a Democrat. They use them motherfuckers to whip those out the way.
We've been through this 100 times, and we're gonna go through it 100 more times until Democrats do it right. When it comes to the media, the Democratic media outlets, and radio and TV and podcasts, they smoke the Democrats. Yeah, you cannot. The Republicans got a whole 24. Matter of fact, they got more than one. They got 3 or 4 whole television networks and cable news stations.
Let's get to that.
whatever,
Let's get to that, Jay.
that put out whatever they want 24 hours a day.
He just touched on something. He
Yeah,
says 2 to 3 channels controlled by Republicans. All right.
Yeah, and they took BET Plus too, and BET.
This is my point. This is what I was just about to say is we notify like the Foxes, right? The Fox News shit. We notify all that. But y'all don't realize that Republicans is now insurged CNN. They have been the top levels of CNN. They insurged, they done got rid of MSNBC. Took over that. Under this radar, Democrats that look at their normal newses are being ran by Republicans in the back scene.
Now, like you said that about MSNBC or what is MS now, I got to admit I was wrong about them because I thought that when at the beginning when Trump got in their ass, I thought he was gonna really break them down, but MS now been handling their business. They've been handling their business, so I can stand to look at them again. But they've been all right, but they got Fox, they got Newsmax, they got OAN. It's another one. They got
they don't took over CNN.
Yeah.
They took over CNN.
Yeah, they got their people up in there. So
And CBS.
CBS, they done ran over.
So
ran over ABC.
Do you see what our frustration is as Democrats, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look what they did. Okay, so they said, fuck it then. We're just gonna take all y'all shit. Buy it. You don't think a Democrat had money somewhere, enough money to buy some of these stations? They just sitting back not giving a fuck.
But see, this is where Democrats is fucking up. And I'm gonna tell you how. Because right now, it's a war between the administration and independent news journalists. And if the Democrats are smart, you want to align yourself with the ones that are telling it like it is. Fuck them up. Fuck the Foxes, and you trying to get in the CBSs and all the people that they done ran over. You got people out there like Roland Martin. You got people out there like Don Lemon, Angela Rye, Reese Colbert, and you got a whole lot more. You still got your Rachel Maddows who got podcasts and stuff like that. Your Keith Olbermans, your Midas Touches, your iHip News. That's where y'all gotta go. You got you even still got the old heads like James Carville out there with podcasts. Him and the older dude with the white head. That's where y'all need to be. Places like this. You know what I'm saying? We gonna tell it like it is. And if you want people, the ordinary people, to understand your message and where you're coming from and what we need to do and what need to be done to get this shit going back in the right direction, you have to come at some point to podcasts like this one, who speak plainly, who have an audience that they're targeted and who could speak plainly to them, who can tell you, y'all been tricked in plain and simple terms that you dumbass MAGA supporters out there been tricked. Y'all been flim-flam, you've been bamboozled. Now, this is how we're going to fix this shit. We're going to give it to you in plain, uncut, unadulterated language that the people can understand. Damn! Understand that we told y'all. If they going to take it, that is going out to poor white people. If they're going to take it from us, they're going to take it from you too. They have to take it from you.
You white ladies and you Puerto Ricans too.
We tried to tell you.
You can lead a whole water player, but you can't make them think. You dig what I'm saying?
They're coming to democratic cities. Told you this. I told you. We know we on here. We done told you a lot of shit. Listen, but
we're here for it.
That's another story. But if it's a place out there for it, because it is places like you were saying, your Midas Touch, your iHip News, you got young journalists, you got young people with podcasts and followers like what's his name, Harry Sisson and Chris Mowry. It's a lot of them. That's where y'all need to be. Because them are the voters you need to reach. Get these young motherfuckers out here. That's how, one of the reasons we got beat in the last election and we got this orange idiot in office anyway. Because they went to the young podcasters and the Joe Rogans of the world and all this old shit. And they round them people up with lies and innuendo, but it worked. And now where we at.
Exactly. And they using what changed the political game was, at first it was a battle of, and the Democrats more made this what it was, a battle of talking to as much people in as many states as possible. Mm-hmm. And Trump turned it into it's just a campaign.
Yeah.
It's just a literal, like a normal, on the radio, on the TV campaign. It's nothing else. When we start thinking about how people make speeches a huge thing and make meeting with this person or that person a huge thing, when in the meanwhile, main man ain't doing shit.
Trump is
it's so crazy. Manager. It's strictly marketing. He's not doing the actual job.
Trump knows one thing. He know how to market. When it comes to marketing, you ain't gonna find nobody much better.
So he changed the game from politics to marketing.
He got a team, and y'all gotta understand that this dude is in television. He know how to create. One of his. I guess I'll say, I say close acquaintances is Vince McMahon, whose wife is in his administration. Trump knows how to manipulate. He knows how to form the story as he wants. Mm-hmm. He done this. He done been all over TV. He been in wrestling. He done had The Apprentice. He done been this. He done been that. Exactly. He done always marketing. You think he was the best businessman? He know how to market. You think he's the best businessman until he bankrupt every goddamn thing he touched when he's in process of bankrupting this country. He know what to do. He know what to say. He know how to act. He know how to do things to wow you up. The dude, he's Hollywood. And he know how to not only manipulate, I guess, his mannerisms, so you think he's feeling for you, but he know how to manipulate your feelings and got a whole bunch of people out there, you know what I'm saying, thinking he for them. Oh, he for us. He just, come on.
How can you actually still be a MAGA at this point? Really? like how dumb are you at this point if you still a MAGA though?
That's easy. Well, for me, I look at it like that.
God damn.
I think.
Oh, you think you like that shit he doing? Huh?
No, it's like this. A lot of elections, and they say elections got consequences, but
best believe it.
This election, especially the last one with Trump, it was real personal for a lot of people in a lot. For every person out here in America, every American, and no matter what group of Americans you in, black, white, Hispanic, disabled people, gay people, people of certain religions or whatever. Everybody in this last election, it was personal for some reason. And the people, especially in the black community, we knew what it was.
Black man in tan suits.
And we tried to sit there and tell you this is what's coming. If you never listened to us before or never listen to us again, this time listen to us. We try to tell you this is what's going to happen. And you had these black people out here who dismissed the racism, who dismissed the misogyny, who didn't care, who didn't care that Trump was making buffoons out of him and he would parade them around like buffoons or whatever. And they burned a lot of bridges and a lot of people. I mean, just you got to think back to the holiday season after the election, where it was a lot of strife, and especially like Thanksgiving and Christmas were like, man, I don't want the motherfucker, they voted for this motherfucker, I don't want the motherfuckers in my house, because people took it personally. Because when women were concerned about having control over their own bodies, and if they was in a life-threatening situation and maybe needed to terminate a pregnancy for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? And these people are saying, oh, we don't give a fuck about that. Fuck that. Yeah. No exceptions. And you agreeing with it, that's personal. Especially to, you a dude and you got women in your family and women have health issues or whatever, that's personal. When you ignore the blatant racism and you black and you act like you don't see this coming, you don't see what's coming out this dude's mouth.
I hate it.
You don't hear it. You don't see it. You don't see how black people are targeted. How, the shit he say, especially about the Obamas and people like this, why he say that's my African American right there.
Ain't that odd how they don't see that? That's so odd.
You don't see that, and people take that personally, because no matter how you feel about maybe some of his policies or maybe some things about whatever, if you black in this country, I don't give a fuck what your political ideology is or whatever. If you black of African descent in this country, you should have some type of pride in this man that made it all the way to the highest office in the world, not in this country, in the world, because world affairs are basically controlled from the White House. So when you don't even have that pride in a man who shares the same skin color as you, who you know that this man hate but for some reason you think he loves you, your black ass, we take that personal. You know what I'm saying? If you, as a black man, as a black person, then had family, loved ones, acquaintances that went through the things that that our grandparents, some of our parents, grandparents, great grandparents went through in the civil rights movement, the beatdowns in the streets, the dogs, the hoses, the lynchings. How we try to tell you, how else was they going to throw or put 14 million illegal immigrants out of the country unless you seeing people shot in the streets and all of this? We tried to tell y'all didn't want to listen. We took it personal because we went out in record numbers. Not because she was our candidate or the best candidate. Well, she was the best candidate. But a lot of it was we saw this coming. It was personal. This man, Trump, and the people in his administration, they don't just, disagreements is one thing. If you think that the government should not be involved in your health care, and some people think that the government should provide some form of health care so everybody can be healthy and insured, let's have a debate. But when you come out and you make it known that you don't like me, you don't give a fuck about me, my family, my community, because my skin tone ain't the same as your skin tone. That's personal. And then when you vote for this shit and a motherfucker cuts you off and say, motherfucker, no, I don't want you around. When I got to take my sick daughter, mother, aunt to the fucking hospital and they could die because they can't get a procedure because your dumb ass voted for and condoned this orange idiot, you damn right I don't want to have nothing to do with you. And then the problem with what you was asking is why they still like that is because they have nowhere to go. They've been cut. A lot of them been cut off. If a lot of motherfuckers that black MAGA, motherfuckers don't fuck with man. Get the fuck, man. I don't want to hear that Trump shit. Get the fuck away from me. I'll beat your ass right about now. I ain't hearing that shit. They don't have nowhere to go, so they stuck. So what are you going to do? You got two choices. You can shut the fuck up and climb up, or you can continue to defend your wrong position. They just defend their wrong position instead of just shutting the fuck up and saying, you know what? I didn't think it was going to be like this. You know, I believed them. I was wrong. Now, how can we, straighten this shit out? But they don't want to do that.
Exactly.
They don't want to do that. They want to dig in even further. Fuck y'all. Yeah. Hey, you see what Trump, they threw all the Mexicans out. Okay, he threw all the Latinos out. All the immigrants, he throwing them out, and the ones he couldn't get, they in hide. So you got people out here hungry and hiding, homeless, going from place to place. People that's trying to help these people. All the while, all the industries, especially the farm industry, is going under because they don't have no workers. The price of your fruit, your vegetables, all of that shit is going up because not only do you have no workers, they didn't fuck the farm shit up, so you can't get shit. And now the shit that you can get is sky high.
Big bro as shit.
Do you know?
Yeah.
That's because the government stepped in and want to claim that you know, they want to do all the farming industry to themselves. Everything, you know, all the industries that's worth for making money, just food, gas. They want to put a government label on it, specifically the
The gas
Republicans.
is 4 something now.
Yeah.
Now when Biden left, it said it was 3.25. There shouldn't be no 4 nothing.
Mm-mm.
Wait a minute, that's 75 cents in a year. Is he serious? I don't think people look at it just the way it is. In 1 year, he done jacked the joint up 70. It's gonna be more next year because he went in the rain.
Look, gas is going.
Ain't that some shit?
Gas gonna fuck around.
It'll be about
$10
Look,
$6-7.
we haven't.
It'll be a pack of cigarettes to get some gas.
Right. We haven't even got to the summer months yet.
ZA gonna go up too.
All that shit. Let me tell you something. It's not only gas. The cost of heating your home is going up.
Electric is
If
up.
this shit going on, let this shit be going on in the fall when people gotta start turning that motherfucking heat on. The cost of heating your all kind of energy bills is going up. The price of groceries, because if you can't get gas and gas is going up, what that does? That figures into the price. You know, you like ordering from Amazon, you know, shit. Y'all think, you know, you're gonna get half as much from Temu as you usually get.
Let me ask y'all something.
Niggas be shipping from all over way past the world. They be like
this shit from outer space. This shit came from the moon.
Like shit. Yeah.
Let me ask y'all something, right?
Huh?
What y'all think about Wes Moore? Because you just recently said something about the electric bill today. Said something about save $150 to $20 a year or something like that.
Oh, you talking about the governor?
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people that lost faith in him.
I still, right. For some reason, I see him as a vice presidential candidate.
They gonna keep firing motherfucking until they end up with 2 white crackers.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen.
ASAP.
That ain't gonna happen. Because you will have to satisfy us. You ain't putting anybody on that ticket. You best believe that.
At this point, they sound like they don't really care who goes on there. As long as their pockets line up and that of.
True. That's what
that's what's kind of pissing me off with the government, period. Just think of it like the Showtime Lakers, right? Think of the Democrats as Magic and the Republicans as think of Magic Johnson as the Democrats, and think of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Republicans. You know, Magic is known for passing it behind the back. Kareem is good for the skyhook. And
couldn't stop that joint though. That joint serious business.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm y'all smell what I'm getting at, right? Democrats is Magic Johnson with the assist and Kareem with the skyhook. It's unstoppable. It's going to go in.
Yeah. Everybody forgetting about Worthy was on that team. Worthy was leading score on that team and shit. But nobody talk about him. I think it was a beat too.
Yeah, he was. Mm-hmm. But you know what I mean. I'm using that as an example of political, you know. But shit is unstoppable, and then Magic is always assisted. It seems like Democrats assisting Republicans in bullish fuckery. Because as of right now,
I personally hope this. The same way when we was in charge and had everything, they plotted, planned, and did shit behind the scenes They got us where we is, got them back in power, and got them where we is today. And I hope that Democrats are doing the same thing. Y'all better be plotting, planning, and scheming, or whatever the fuck y'all doing behind the scenes while y'all ain't got the power. Because when you get it, you better do something with it quick.
What are they doing? I think me and you had a podcast like 4 months ago.
I don't know.
Giving them suggestions on a new blueprint for Democrats. Just like the bitch nigga had that, whatever the fuck he had, was that Project 2025?
Yeah.
Democrats can have a project, a blueprint for Democrats in America, bro. It's called the blueprint, brother.
But if
I remember we talked about that shit.
But if you're doing it, you know what I'm saying? Right now,
I don't even think nobody doing any fucking thing.
And you know what?
And I don't think
wanted
so
to stay
either.
that way. I wanted to stay
Say
that
it again,
way.
Jay.
I say I don't think so either.
It's just like, what the fuck? Like, all right, for example, when MLK was fighting, right? People will go the length, whether it be their job or not, right? Even when Clinton passed the motherfucking health bill. Do y'all know how many Democrats got canned after that bill?
Yeah, no,
and knew they was gonna get canned and still voted for it because of what? Because it's health care. You try to get health care to Americans.
But you know, we gotta understand this too.
And you sacrifice your job for that.
We don't have them type of politicians.
That's what I'm getting to.
We don't have Ted Kennedys and them type of people when Joe Biden was in the Senate. And
Yeah, we don't have those people.
We don't have them. We got a whole new breed, and on it for real, their priority, these motherfuckers' priority ain't the people. Their priorities is getting in the office and staying in the office.
Now that's what I'm saying. Exactly.
And that's on both sides.
They trying to stay in that bitch.
But
every Democrat, name a Democrat that, give me one, that's in office right now, and you got the feeling that they don't want to pay, they don't want to do health care for all Americans. They don't want to give food stamps for all Americans. They don't want to do environment. What Democrat is that?
John Fetterman.
Fetterman.
Exactly. And that's one person out of everybody else and shit. He's just an outlier. We can work this shit.
It's actually more than him. It's like a good 9.
Fetterman sound crazy though.
But Fetterman, he's the leading. He's the leading man right there. But it's like 10 of them.
But y'all always gotta remember where they from.
Like that.
But see, this is what I want to see, and I want to see this in it's about to pop off because it's primary season now. We're already in the primary season. Y'all motherfuckers gonna have to get out here, and not only y'all gonna have to go and wild up the base and go and talk to us, but I want to see y'all motherfuckers go in some of them motherfucking them red areas with them fucking disenchanted Republicans and get them goddamn votes. Cause I want to say, hey, look, I know. I want a motherfucking veto-proof majority. I want 65. I want to see 65 seats in the Senate. It'll never get there because if we ever get to 65, they'll never get it again because DC and Puerto Rico become states. They'll never get the 65 votes in the Senate. They ever get there is wrong. But go into them red ass areas in West Virginia and Kentucky and Mississippi, because when I just seen the fucking poll, like he got fucked up numbers. Look, 20, what was it? I say about 27, 28% of Republicans think that the Iraqi war right now, the Iranian war, is a distraction from the Epstein files. So that means
it's a distraction for a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like it could cancel this year's midterm election.
Yeah, but see, but when
Exactly.
28%, when 28% of your base of your people in a Republicans in the poll, think you all for some shady, you got some shady involvement in the Epstein files. That's not good. That's over a quarter of your vote in a year, and in a couple of years where the president is very unpopular. You can't even run on this motherfucker. You got to run against him to try to get votes. Do you know when we get the primary season, and especially in close races and when on the Republican side, when motherfuckers say, how many motherfuckers gonna come out? I'm against Donald Trump's war in Iran and all this shit. The motherfuckers gonna have to come out against him because if you with him, you sunk. If you was with him and then you come out against him, people gonna think you're lying. So you sunk. Well, he just saying that till he get back in there, and then as soon as somebody vote for him, and then he gonna be like right back up Donald Trump's ass.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If he endorsed you, you sunk. His name is Mud. So get out there and get it. Shit, get many seats as you can. That's what I say. Get as many seats as you can, because as many seats as you got, especially if you get the House and the Senate, he coming up out of there. He will be impeached. He won't make it to. He won't make it the whole 4 years.
The other thing is,
if they get the House,
other thing is about that is that it's going to be like a little mountain to climb because they switching zones in the voting district, which is fucked up. But
yeah,
it is what it is right now.
Yeah, every fucked up order, because if Democrats get the House and the Senate in November, you best believe in January, he's every fucked up order from them boat strikes and to roll it over there, snatching up Maduro.
Remember, he hit the school and trying to say it on Iran.
School, yep, the school shit. The killings by ICE.
And we also
the immigration raids.
We also got to take account of, we got to hope that some type of way, because these judges that he got appointed could step in and block shit too. That's the other mountain to climb. Democrats is just sitting back and just let all the fuckery go down for some reason.
But see, because what do? If they got they got total control. No matter what people hollering now, Democrats can do this, Democrats can do that. When Democrats told y'all didn't want to listen. And people hollering now, what the Democrats doing? We can't do shit. Y'all gave him the White House. Y'all gave him the House. Y'all gave him the Senate. And by giving him the White House, the House, and the Senate, y'all basically let him stack the Supreme Court. So they got all 4 branches of government. They got it all.
That ain't good.
Only thing Democrats can do, and it is a smart thing to do, it is all on them. You can't blame the Democrats for none of this shit. You getting none of the wars, none of the shit that went down in Minnesota, none of this shit. You can't blame the Democrats for nothing. So what do? You sit back and you let them hang themselves. That's all they can do. They sit back and let them hang themselves. You can say when we get like on certain issues where we can get the votes, like really when we got votes for the Epstein files, we got the votes for to do some other things with healthcare, I believe. When we can do that, you do that. You do everything that you can. You do everything that you can, and if you can do more, you do that. But other than that, this mess belongs to Republicans. And the more you jump in there and try to, save them, that means you're taking the mess onto you. No, don't take a mess onto you. Let them have that shit. Because you know why? Because Donald Trump is just fucked up the Republican brand probably forever. For the rest of our lifetime he had. And I wouldn't be surprised to see somebody legitimately try to form another party. Because this joint is fucked. Because how you gonna get all the MAGA motherfuckers out of there?
That's gonna be tough. It's gonna take a minute.
And at some point, it's gonna be a war for the party. MAGA is not just gonna leave. When Donald Trump is gone, they're not gonna go. Your J.D. Vances are still there. Your Pete Hegseths is still running around. Marjorie Taylor Greene is still MAGA. No matter if what she believes in the core principle of what MAGA was when they started it, or what it was supposed to be. She just beefing with Trump. Her beef is with Trump.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a beef with nobody else. It's her beefing with Trump. So you still have MAGA out there. She's a MAGA Republican. So don't just think that MAGA gonna die when Trump go. It's just like it's just like the Tea Party. It took years to wean all them Tea Party motherfuckers out of the party, out of Congress. All them Tea Party Republicans, some of them probably still in there because they stay so long. So this ain't gonna be easy. But fuck them. That's the way I see it. I'm done.
Oh shit!
I think you done too. So I say what?
I thought Jay was about to say something. Oh, you muted. That's why.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, that's what happened. But
He
yeah,
said that's what happened.
but no, yeah, man, it's a lot going on, man. I was trying to think, like, you know, they got the odds stacked against them, so whenever comes November, we'll see. It's like a wait and see right now. But, you know, I've been hearing things about, you know, the voting system anyway in Texas. They said that if you put Democrat on the jump, right, they split you up between Republican voting booth and the Democrat jump. If they do that.
Yeah. They got some fucked up shit going on.
I ain't hear that. I heard that night though when Jasmine Crockett got up there and said
there was some funny shit that night.
Yeah. I seen her say that.
And she was right. So what happened?
But you gotta think about it though. What if she's not a politician no more? I gotta find out. That's it.
I mean, she's a lawyer, but she might go back.
She's not in Congress. She's not in the state Congress. She's not in none of that. That'd be wild.
I mean, if she go back to being a civil rights lawyer, I can see that. I could really see that. She can be Ben Crump number 2.
Man, her and motherfucking Kamala just go ahead and just say this is a ticket. We run for president. Let's do it right now. Remember, Jay, I told her to motherfucker run her and what's the bitch that always do the banking? She always breaking up the banks and shit.
Elizabeth Warren.
Her. I thought that would have swung through.
No.
But I think now is the time to strike the iron again.
It's hard for a woman. Is that alone? You put 2 women on the ticket or 2 black women on the ticket, that ain't gonna happen.
But see, the other thing is the guy that actually won the votes.
Yeah.
Who knows? He's a puppet Democrat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And we gotta realize this too. Even though we Democrats, and even though the Democratic Party stands for the things that we believe in, it's still some motherfucking bigoted, misogynist, and partially racist motherfuckers in the party.
And just like
and there's a lot of men in this party that just won't vote for a woman. And we got the receipts because from Hillary and Trump.
Bless you.
Shit's crazy about that.
So we know. But
it's sad how motherfucker. white people show their bias and their racism right in your face.
Yeah.
It's just odd. They're suppressing black people, and they don't want no woman to do anything. That's how it was in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
We was fighting for all those rights.
Barefoot, pregnant, in the kitchen. Or as Grady said, barefoot, naked, and in the boudoir.
That's why we black and we proud on this podcast, bro. And we chase you motherfucking coons all around this internet because you misleading our culture, you pieces of shit.
You piece of trash.
God damn it. Appreciate everybody though, man. We tuning in. We're gonna keep diving in this joint, popping up in your ass where y'all least expect it. You know what I'm saying, dog? Right. But I do appreciate everybody to tune in, everybody to tag us up or leave a message. You know what I'm saying? We had a little audio problem like earlier part of the joint, but that's cleared up. You know what I'm saying, dog? We appreciate everybody though. You know what I'm saying? We here for the fight, bro. We started this thing. We started this thing off to just the humble, trying to chase MAGAs and argue with MAGAs and shit, but we more in depth than just MAGAs. So we'll get back to our thing when we start teaching and learning and shit about shit. You know what I'm saying, dog? About the blackness of us. You know?
Right.
And you MAGAs are not on the blackness list. You know?
That sounds some dumb motherfuckers in my book.
But we do appreciate it. Jay, you got something to say to the guy?
Yeah, man. I go up there and impose or try to research this stuff. You have to have an understanding for yourself. And people will rally you. Who's really for you and who really ain't?
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Don't get brainwashed by the BS.
I bet them motherfuckers know now. I can say that much.
Yeah, because they talking about
every Tuesday, bro. Catch your boys. We're gonna be tackling that fool. Trump. Fuck him. That's our job. Yeah. If you MAGAs want to get away as his minions and motherfucking army, that's what we here for too. You know what I'm saying? Nah, motherfucking.
I don't want that.
That's what we here for too. Debate, and MAGAs.
They've been running since
they running. As I'm just about to say that. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
They've been running since they won.
They don't want no smoke.
What the fuck is wrong?
No smoke. Appreciate everybody though, man. We trying to blow this thing up, get us to 500 subs. Get us to 500 subs so we can start making some moves on this motherfucking YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And
we're gonna really talk some shit.
Exactly. Hey, Joy Reid, get your boys on your show. We ain't playing no more. We ain't playing no more. I'm gonna start tagging you, leaving messages until you block me or bring me. You know what I'm saying? Block me or bring me on, goddammit. You know what I'm saying, Jay? Bring the third. Oh, shit. See what I was about to say, Jay? Because I was about to ask you, what if I was to find a girl, a female? That'd be cool with you?
Yeah.
I was just see what you like fucking. You're just ready to go. Grab somebody, Dre, let's go. You know what I'm saying? But Hoodviewpolitics, baby, is in depth from the hood. Tuesday nights, and we're gonna pop it in any other night when you ain't expecting it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Right. But anyway, y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button, and notification bell.
That notifications.
If you like what you see, say so down in leave comments. We will get back with you. And till the next time, peace.
Best believe that.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers. None of that shit that's on TV. You know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood. We the hood people, you know? Representation of black people, period, on the bench. Because we don't know who Clarence Thomas is representing. He's sitting on a